This one I have ready.
All right, so I asked you to tell me about your unusual holiday salads, and here are a few. Cynthia Wallace, I should say, says she loves frog eye salad made with couscous, whipped topping, and fruit. And Leela Geist told us about her Watergate salad made with pistachio pudding mix, Cool Whip, crushed pineapple, and marshmallows. Doesn't that look good? So if you're looking for a different salad to make for Thanksgiving, we have a few more ideas for you. Chef Mark from Appliance Factory, Mattress Kingdom, here to help us out. You've got a bunch of ideas for us here.
That's right. You know, salads, traditionally we eat them in the summer, so the problem is like we're coming into fall, so we got to avoid things like tomatoes, right? You know, and things that are fresh and seasonal.
Okay.
But the bounty of the table is there. So check it out. I've got a couple of creative salads. Here we've got apple chutney, golden raisins.
That looks delicious.
You can see I've got mustard seeds and ginger.
And I like it that it's a little lettuce wrap, too.
Right, exactly. So you can kind of pick it up and off you go.
Okay.
Right? And then I've got my twist on Greek salad, which is a summer classic, but what I've done is brown rice, and I've got my olives, no tomatoes, because I can't find a decent one in the grocery store. And we're going to finish that here with just a little fresh lemon zest rather. And of course, you got to get the feta cheese.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, this is the food of my people.
Looks like what else do you have in there? You got some cucumbers.
Roasted peppers, cucumbers, Kalamata olives. And those little capers, you know, so it's got a really great flavor. You want to taste this?
Sure, and I'll let you, while you're doing the next one, I'll take a bite of that. Yummy.
Here you go. This
I like how colorful it is, too.
Thank you. Yeah. And then this is one of my all-time favorites here. This is roasted beet ambrosia salad. So I roasted fresh beets, and I've got carrots in there. I'm going to finish that off with, check this out, some whipped goat cheese.
Ooh, how'd you make that?
Beautiful. I put that in my KitchenAid mixer over here.
So it's goat cheese, and what else is in there?
I whipped that till creamy. You know, just a little salt. I'm going to finish that here.
Is it just goat cheese whipped?
It's just goat cheese whipped.
You don't have anything else in there?
No, that's it.
Never
it's so
had
simple. Check this out. I got my tarragon, and I'm going to finish that whole thing here with a honey drizzle. Look at that.
Ooh, perfect.
Isn't that wonderful? I think this really celebrates the season, and these are flavors that, you know, people love, but, you know, people are either they're beet people or they're not beet people.
Oh, I'm totally a beet person.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And then lastly here, check it out. I've got this great salad.
Okay.
And I've got roasted butternut squash. I've got some dried fruit on there. I got a balsamic vinaigrette. We're going to sprinkle some cheese. But, you know, these are hard to cut through.
I am such a big squash person.
Yeah.
Love, because there's so many things that you can do with it, too.
That's absolutely right.
But I will say that cutting it is a little intimidating.
So I'm going to show you a couple tricks here, right? And when I cut one of these, I don't use a peeler. I use a large knife. I cut off both ends. And then I just use my knife. I'm going to come through and use that to peel my squash.
And there you go. And you're going to cube it?
And then, yeah, once I get it completely peeled, I'm going to go ahead and cut some panels like so. Right? I can lay those down, and that way I can dice it.
Easy.
Easy cheesy,
Now, when you
right?
roast this, what do you do?
I'm going to roast this at 425 degrees. I toss it with some great fall flavors. You know, I like to use Chinese spice. It's really a great flavor.
Do you put olive oil or anything on it when you roast it?
Yeah, olive oil. I toss it in a 425 oven on convection. I roast until it's tender and delicious. Yeah.
See, I always just cut mine in half and then roast it. And you can eat so much of it, just scrapes right out of
I know, and it
there.
scrapes out too. That's a great way to do it too. That's good advice. Yeah.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, you can find these recipes, by the way, in the food and drink section of our website, kwgn.com. And this is really yummy, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for letting me taste it.
My pleasure.
All right, people and places now.
Thank you. Something healthy.